What are the hiring trends, the compensation trends that you're seeing that allows any fund manager or anyone to stay competitive?
Everybody wants points and everybody wants percentages, but they don't want to take the risk for it. So the manager says, look, I'm going to hire people. You're going to work for me. You go out there and you want to be a full commission salesman. You want whatever level you're doing, that's great. But they don't want that either, candidate. So they want to say, hey, they want the best of both worlds. So it's a very, very, tricky, kind of minefield to kind of manage sometimes. In terms of the next couple of years, though, I clearly see a lot more moving away from New York. I think, from the New York space a little bit. Clearly, even firms that are here, key functions outside of New York, key functions outsourced outside of New York. The providers like who are based in Dallas can clearly, have capabilities now to handle everything all over, the country and the world. It's not like it was even 5 years ago or 10 years ago. You're on a plane and 2 days later you're here and you're in front of the, the regulators. And so I see a lot more of that happening. I see Florida as a burgeoning market right now. I see a lot of guys down there, Florida. I see a lot of with the Latin American money in that community really starting to, for small, especially in the investment management space. The other thing also is, now everything is a fund. So years ago you had 4 guys who did some real estate with 4 guys that had a building, they own a couple of buildings. Now they get in 30 investors and they have a fund structure and they look out to own 200 buildings, and so they need to set themselves up, and what do they want to be when they grow up, kind of thing. And it's a different world that we live in, I think, from that perspective.